All right, just checking in on you guys. Does your tummy hurt? Step away from the bagged lettuce because the CDC says the largest known, I don't even know how to say this word, but it's an outbreak and it's giving people diarrhea. It has spread to even more states. This week, I went to the Liberty Street Fair near Zuccotti Park in Manhattan's financial district. I unfortunately lost count of how many people's bathroom habits I asked them about, but I did have a good time getting your predictions on the parasite that is all over our fruits and vegetables. Do not worry, we talked about other stuff too. This is Prediction Markets. This is called the Liberty Park Fair, and we are in Zuccotti Park in the financial district of Manhattan. This place is famously known for being the location of Occupy Wall Street back in 2011. But today, it's even more famously known as the site of Prediction Markets on Connect with Jacob Soboroff. Let's go. You want to be on my show? Come here. What's your name? Jacob. Kate, nice to meet you. Are you on the phone?
I am on a call, but...
Wait, can I show them what it says?
I'm not on video.
No, I know, but can I show this? Yeah, look, guys. It says... Meeting. Kate is in a meeting. I'm sorry to interrupt your meeting.
Okay.
I come to these markets to ask people for their predictions because I don't trust those prediction markets online. Do you ever use those things?
Sometimes.
Do you bet?
My husband does. I leave it up to him.
Does he do well?
He does, yeah.
What kind of stuff does he bet on?
Honestly, I don't ask.
Sorry to hijack you.
No problem.
It looks like you're getting a smoothie.
Yes.
What's your name?
Wayne.
Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary, went over to Congress and asked for a bunch of money to continue the war in Iran. When do you think it'll end? What's your prediction?
I'm very cynical, but I'll say honestly, it won't end until until they change position.
Until they get rid of Hegseth. What about Trump?
Same situation.
Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Not for the American people. Whatever they're doing, it's not the best for the American people. I'll say that.
Whose best interest is at heart for them?
Corporations and keeping themselves in power. That's about it.
We have 3 sons that all serve in the military, so
Thank you to them.
I worry about them, and that's where my focus is on their safety.
What's it like to sort of have a time now where we have a war where you don't know what's going to happen or when it's going to end?
I don't sleep well as a mom.
If I had to predict, I probably would say a year.
You think it's going to be that long?
A year. I mean...
The president said he obliterated their nuclear capabilities months ago, and it's still going on.
Is it in the official end date, or is it another... faux end date like we've had?
Even Fox News says now that this is an endless war.
It feels that way.
What's up? I'm Jacob.
I'm Dave.
Nice to meet you, Dave. Where are you guys from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Where are you from?
Indianapolis.
I'm with him.
You're with him. What's your name?
Teddy.
Teddy, nice to meet you. And your name?
Peggy.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. She's thinking about running for president. Your prediction, you think she could become president?
No, I don't. I don't mind her. I think she's fine, but I think she might be a little too far away from center for her to get the majority votes.
Your prediction, will AOC run for and become president?
No, because Andy Beshear of Kentucky will run, and he will be the one we'll have.
You got Kentucky politics on lock, huh?
Oh, it's going good right now, and Andy has got a future. And so does AOC. I just don't think it's going to be the presidency next time.
If she does, it's still not going to happen, only because America's not ready.
Would you vote for her?
If she's, I'll say the lesser of 2 evils is how we normally look at politicians. Yes, I would.
Can you predict she could have a good shot?
I think it depends. I think it depends on the current landscape of politics and where our country currently is and her viewpoints that she decides to give to the American people.
What's your name?
Sajana.
And you're here visiting New York from where?
From Canada.
We have a congresswoman here in New York named Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Do you know who she is?
Yes, I have seen, yeah.
Put a big smile on your face. You like her?
Yeah, I like what she talks about, yeah.
A lot of people want her to run for president of the United States, and she's thinking about it. What's your prediction? Do you think she'll do it?
She should. She should do it.
No, she cannot win.
You don't think so?
No. No, I don't think America's ready for that yet, unfortunately. You know, I have nothing with her. I just think if you look at the general society, the Democrats still need to put up a white male, right, to go against a Republican white male. And somebody...
Not that we agree with that.
Not that we agree with that. I'm thinking about it holistically. If the Democrats really want to make a headway, I think that's my opinion.
What about these tariffs? The tariffs that Trump now, he's going to say 50% on Canada he's putting tariffs on. Is that going to help anybody in America?
It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea all around. And when he's out of office, we now have to sit there and fix all the bad karma he's given to all these other countries and how they think of America.
You're half Canadian?
Yeah, it's a flavor of the day. So they'll be gone tomorrow with something, and
It's something new every single day. I can't. It's a lot.
I think people always have a misconception of what tariffs are and do they actually help us. When the actual repercussions come, we're like, wait a second. So no.
Tariffs is essentially a tax on us because we end up paying the price.
Yeah, people don't understand what tariffs actually mean. They think it's actually repercussions in other countries, but we don't realize like how much we're a globalized economy and society. And so when you're like, oh, tariffs on other people, it's like that's not how that works, unfortunately.
Destroy the bourbon industry in Kentucky. So that's not a good thing. But tariffs it's ridiculous what he's doing. But he's going to do it as long as Congress is sitting there asleep.
If Donald Trump's watching right now, what do you want him to know the Canadians feel?
We feel really bad about it.
Did you hear that? Doesn't feel good to make someone feel bad, Mr. President. You following the lettuce situation with the...
Yeah.
When will our long national diarrhea nightmare end?
I don't know. I don't need a Taco Bell, so I'm good.
You don't?
No, I don't need.
I mean, it's what it is. 3 or 4 more weeks, I think. Yeah.
I hope so, for all of our stomach's sake.
I'm watching my fruits more.
Yeah.
That much I can say.
I'm looking at all this out here right now.
Yeah, but smoothies,
Smoothies were good.
Yeah, but I'm watching my fruits more. Yeah, I'm bathing them different, especially lettuce and everything. Yeah, I don't need explosive diarrhea, anything like that.
It just seems to be getting worse, right? Every time you check the numbers.
Talking about diarrhea getting worse with a stranger on the street is one of the strangest feelings I've ever had.
It should end soon. What the hell? It should end soon.
Wash your lettuce, people.
It's only going to really happen when we get rid of RFK Jr.
Got to get rid of RFK Jr. to get rid of the tummy aches.
Yes, exactly. My stomach's just hurting talking about it right now.
You're funny. Erica says cook your vegetables.
And wash them. Wash them first and then cook them.
Wash them, cook them, and then you won't have diarrhea.
Yeah, simple solution.
Ours is the new medium.